everybody, it's Melanie again. I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I had a vacation that was one of those kind of vacations where you needed a vacation because of the vacation. So I've been really busy this week, and plus I am in preparations for going back to school in the fall. So I've been taking an entrance exam and studying for that. And my mother-in-law's in town from England, and my sister's in town from San Francisco. So it's been absolutely nuts at my house. So I'm really sorry I've been kind of slack on getting this video together. But here it is, and let's go. Okay, for these effects that I'm showing you, you will need a Copic colorless blender. Now, this is something you need to have anyways because it'll help fix up mistakes that you make when stamping. You can literally push the color back over the lines of your stamps if you color out of the lines. It is deceiving. It is not a colorless blender. It really is a color pusher. It just pushes the color around, which is why you're able to make the effects that we're going to make. It just pushes the color out. It's really cool. All right, I am going to make a block of color with red. It's called strong red, R46, so I can show you how to make bricks. All right, and just an FYI, when coloring with your Copics, you need to make sure that you keep it wet when blending because it makes blending so much easier. Don't let the color dry. All right. And then I'm going to take my colorless blender, and I'm going to use the chisel end and make some bricks. This is a really cool effect. It's perfect for stamps, for backgrounds, or for the ground, you know, so that way they're not floating in the air. And a lot of people use those magnolia stamps, and this would be really great for that. People in class were saying, oh, no more background stamps. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not going to not buy another background stamp again. That would just be crazy talk. But this is something good to have. And I hope this is showing up. But these are just bricks. And see how it's pushing the color? And the edges of the bricks are dark. That's because the color is being pushed from the centers to the edges. It's pretty nifty. Now, this technique, and all the techniques I'm showing you today, are techniques I learned in my Copic classes that I've been taking at the Scrapbook Barn in Dallas. The teacher is a certified Copic designer. She's really fabulous. Her name is Kim Sorensen. I really like her. If you're in the area, I highly recommend taking classes. They're only $40 a class, and you get 4 markers with the class. So I know $40, you're like, oh my god, $40 only, that's crazy. But you get 4 markers, and so it's pretty cool because I like adding markers to my stash. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay, this next one is cobblestone, and I'm using E71 Champagne. It's a really pretty color. Now, cobblestones, I'm going to use the smaller tip. And, you know, you can make your cobblestone square or round. I'm going to make mine kind of roundish. You can do whatever, you know, whatever you think a cobblestone looks like. I mean, they all kind of look different, don't they, usually? So just do what you want. And I think that, well, this is showing up way better than the red was. Cool. And you can just keep going over it too, you know, let it dry a little bit and come back. Because since we're not actually, again, we're not blending like you would be if you were actually coloring an image, so it doesn't have to be wet, I don't think, when using the colorless blender. You can just come back after it's dried. So, see, just kind of make whatever shape, whatever. This is really easy. I mean, anybody can do this. Alright, so I'm going back, make it a little darker so you can see. Again, you can do, you know, as dark or light as you want. Whatever goes with whatever you're doing. Alright. have a lizard or an alligator stamp and you think, you know, this would be really cool if it had a little bit more texture. I had like some scales on him, or, you know, because alligators and stuff have, or even snakes. You know, I've seen some cool snake stamps, you know. And I hate snakes, but there's some really cute cartoonish snake stamps that would be kind of cute. Okay. So, let's see. And this, again, I would use the, I'm going to do this upside down so you guys can see it easier. Just make little U's. You could probably make them smaller when I'm making. Again, I'm trying to make it bigger so you can see. But, you know, you may not want to do it this big on your alligator. Especially, you know, it may be too big if it's a kind of a smaller stamp anyways. I hope this, even like dragons, cute little dragons or whatever. Mermaids. This would be great for mermaids. Ooh, I just now thought of that. That'd be pretty cool. I've seen some cute mermaid stamps recently. I'm trying to think of who made them. Anyways, you just kind of keep making your little scales. Again, you can keep going back over them. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, you cannot do this with Stampin' Up! Markers. I love Stampin' Up! Markers, Mandy Ferg. But you just really can't do this. Okay, so there you go. There's your scales. Alright, the next one I'm going to do is polka dots. And do it with the BG72. It's called Ice Ocean. I don't think I really use this color much. It's really pretty though. I think I came with my order I got from Crafty Crafts. Alright. So, I'm going to use the paintbrush end again. And I'm just thinking, I wonder if you could get this Colorless Blender, the refill, and maybe spray it into a paper towel and dampen it up really good. And then maybe actually put your background stamp in that. Kind of like how those bleach techniques or whatever. And you might be able just to stamp onto your image with that. That might work. I mean, there's going to be less control with that than there is doing it by hand. But it might work. I'll have to test that out and see. I don't know if these are coming up very good. You get the idea though, right? Just make dots. I mean, I'm making a lot and close together, which I wouldn't normally if I was actually doing this technique on a project of mine. But I'm just really trying to get across the idea. Okay,